Hey, what's up, guys? Joe here. And so it's been a year. We've been a year on YouTube, and this video is more for you guys that tune in weekly, daily, every other day. So far, we're up to a video every other day, and it's really just been all over the place, kind of really no sense of direction on what I've been doing. Special thanks to the guys that regularly tune in, Redcoat, Charlie, DePac. Who else do I got? Achilles, Striker, Chris Bailey. A lot of these names that continuously pop up in the comments section below. So, huge thanks to you guys who watch regularly. I do read the comments and I do respond back, as most of you would know. But yeah, so it's been a year that I've been on YouTube, plus or minus a few days. And where are we going with this channel? What's coming up? What am I dropping? Where am I going next? Most of you know that I really never really cared to be like a big YouTuber. This was really just a hobby in the beginning, and then obviously it's kind of blown up a little bit since there. Clearly, I'm not chasing, subs. I just hit 14,000 subscribers, and it's really not about subscribers. Subscribers is really just bragging rights, if you will. Who's got the 100,000 club or the million club, whatever. It's really based off of the fans and watch time. For those of you that watch the videos from start to finish, you're the ones that are really kind of helping us out. But there's really not a ton of money in YouTube as most of you think. So my advice for those of you that think you're a YouTuber or think you want to start a channel, it's not cheap. You don't just get a free Google app and say I'm a YouTuber and screen record and post videos. You gotta have some credibility. You gotta build a fan base. Is really what Ash told me in the beginning. Clash with Ash is actually the one I reached out to in the beginning, and then I've also mentored and watched and learned a lot from Powerbang, Clash Tutor, and a lot of Clash with Ash. Those are pretty much my primary channels that I've watched. Klaus is on fire right now, another really good one. Clash Banging, Duke. And then, who is, the bad part is I can't even remember his name. Oh, Cast and Blast. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, man. But yeah, so I tune into you guys regularly. And what I do is a lot of times is I'll watch a video or put a video on while I'm working on something and then just let it play all the way through, because what I'm doing is ultimately is the watch time, and it's what's getting you guys noticed. Same thing applies to me if people choose to do so. Anyways, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a little bit of a channel update and the direction of the channel and where we're going with it. Hopefully I don't babble too much, and yes, I'm in clothes getting ready to go to work. And also in the background here we got replays from a silly little farming word that we had recently. We don't get them very often, and it was just really just kind of stupid, but we'll just let you watch some silliness going on in the play. And so that's what I've kind of prided myself on this channel is I'm not a liar. I don't like to lie. I don't like to be deceitful. I like to bring content to you straight and direct. I like details, and a lot of you subscribe to this channel for the reasons that I showed details, and you're actually learning how to play the game. I don't really care to bring you content that shows, this guy still has this ice wizard after all this time. Who cares? Really, I mean, that's not really stuff that I care to watch, and that's not stuff that I'm going to bring to you. I don't really care to bring to you false advertising. Yes, I have a non-disclosure agreement with Supercell, so I am, granted the blessing of having early access to stuff, but I'm not going to expose things. I'm not going to show it early for my personal growth, because that really doesn't benefit me at all. They grant and they can easily take away. So yes, they are working on an update. When is it coming? I can't exactly say, because I'm not exactly sure yet, but I will tell you it's something huge, and it's going to probably be game changing. But anyway, so with that being said, video look, let me go ahead and take you to Twitter real quick. I got a poll up right now on Twitter for, let's see here. Let me see if I can find this screen. Okay, so there is a poll on Twitter right now, important question asking which screen view do you prefer. And I asked overlay, which is what we're currently in, and then the full stretch view, which was, I believe it was this one right here. So we had this one right here. So right now, obviously overlay and normal view is on fire. and we're going to probably maintain that and ditch the other method. It was a test. I wanted to try it out and see what it looked like, see what you guys thought about it. It was really some advice from one of my buddies who's a League of Legends player, a big Battlefield player, and it works for those games because it's a large screen. Obviously, we're dealing with mobile gaming here, so obviously we're used to a smaller screen, 4:3 ratio of pixels, so we don't want to stretch it out too much. So we're going to probably maintain that. Anyways, moving right along, if you haven't paid attention to the overlay up top, thank you, Striker, for being my very first patron. But I did start a Patreon here. It's on YouTube, it's on Twitter, and it's on Facebook. So I started up a Patreon, and wow, the internet is really slow this morning. So I really need help right now. So I've been running a Mac computer that I picked up last year when I first started, and the problem with it is that it doesn't maintain the graphics card as required. For those of you that know computers really well, I have a 3.0 gigahertz processor, dual i7 core, and then 18 or 16 gigabytes of RAM. But the problem is that my graphics card is just non-existent. It's a Iris HD something. So it's not it's not a Radeon, it's not a GeForce, it's not one of those super awesome deals. So I'm kind of really in a bind at this point with this, and I want to stream, but I can't stream because Elgato pulls so much information that I can't translate it to Twitch. So I tried to be a little bit more realistic with this goal. I put $500, but I don't see it ever happening. But the rewards, though, so that really kind of takes me over into dumping a couple of series that I've been doing, and then picking up a couple of new things, what's coming on the channel. So SargTrain Undercover has got to go. I just don't have the time for it. It really started out as I wanted to just bounce around in global and visit clans that don't know I'm a YouTuber and kind of show you what's going on there. So anyways, all right, so with the patron rewards, Twitter, I'll follow you on Twitter, simple, $5, whatever. And then $10, I will put your name up top, and then also in the credits below. And then also friendly challenge for a day for $15. I'll come spend an entire day with your clan and friendly challenge with everybody, probably a Saturday when I'm not exactly that busy. Anyways, and then so, plus all the above, and then $20 show what you can do in war. So this is where SargTrain kind of left off. What I'm going to do is I'll come to your clan for a clan war, prep day, battle day, and I'll spend the entire day with your clan, or the entire 2 days, the 24 hours or 48 hours in your clan, friendly challenging, donating, and then also I'll record the event and blast your clan on YouTube, kind of like I was doing with SargTrain Undercover. So then $25, war with you guys for training. So basically what this means is that I will come for an entire week to your clan and work with your clan and war with you guys. So that basically kind of cuts me off from my own clan. So I'll have to spend, if I do this, I'll have to commit to your clan for a week. And I fully intend to do these things if you guys do the patron pledge. And then this one's a really large one because I really don't expect it to happen. And it requires a lot of time and a lot of demand from me. But this one is basically I give you access to Discord, direct link to me, and then if you have a request, if you have a base that you need planned and you're having a hard time struggling to plan it, you can contact me anytime. I'll get on, go to your clan, and come look at the base, or you can post it, so on and so forth, whenever you want. So that's basically where the patron's at. I don't like asking for money, but I do need help because I'm saving up for a new gaming PC in order to possibly stream at one point. But I certainly have not made of money, and I really can't afford to just drop X amount of dollars on building one. And we just shut off our gameplay. So anyways, yeah, I don't care about the code because you're not going to get this iPad. So anyways, that's pretty much where we're at with that. So also, what was it? All right, so we're dumping the SargTrain series, but we are going to continue to play Town Hall 10. We're going to continue to farm it, and we're going to continue to do Town Hall 10 attacks and try to get you content there. Also, same thing with Town Hall 9. We're going to try to get you good content there. And then also, Town Hall 8, I'm going to finish it. We're going to finish the Town Hall 8. We're going to take it all the way to max. We got about 2 months on that one. I have to record that one tonight, episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. And then also, we're going to continue with Season 2 of the Invite League going on in the CWL. So here's the thing about CWL. If you don't know what the CWL is, I will link the big stream that Powerbang and Clash with Ash and Galadon did on what the CWL is. It was the final war between Dark Looters and One Hive. Great war. And so basically, it's 32 clans. Actually, now we've actually grown. So CWL has actually grown. They have 4 leagues now. You have Invite, you have Premier, you have Rising, and you have CWL Lite League. And so there are 32 teams on each league. So, I mean, that's a lot of clans to cover. And this is where I'm kind of moving into the next piece, is that this is huge news for me, and also huge to be able to assist the CWL, because I really feel that the CWL right now is covering, you know, the fact that Supercell is working on a big update, is keeping the hardcore warmongers entertained and busy. So CWL is a really big thing that you guys should probably try to build your clans towards if you claim to be a competitive war clan, because you can friendly challenge or friendly war each other all week and, you know, think you're good, and then you see these guys and you're just like, holy cow, man, these guys rock. And they do, and they put a lot of work into what's going on with the wars, the planning, the base building, and they're bringing us new content, they're bringing us new strategies, and it's on and on and on and on and on. So yes, I'm going to continue to do recaps with Elite Gaming, and Elite Gaming is actually a sister clan within my alliance. I'm not actually in Elite Gaming. I just am in the same alliance, and I cover their wars and show those guys a lot of love because they've been putting in a lot of work. Going from Lite League last year, or last season, CWL season, to the Invite League, graciously. And they do deserve to be there. They've done a really good job, and they've worked really hard. It's not exactly easy to stay on top of building these bases. Their bases get burned every week. CWL's bases get burned. We show you content, their bases get burned, and they have to build new ones. So it's a constant uphill battle or downhill battle with the CWL, with coverage as well as keeping those guys able to war and entertained. So anyways, I will continue to cover that. Now, the big news is that I will be covering, or I will be hosting, CWL Lite League. So I will be, I have been blessed by Powerbang and the CWL to cover, officially cover the CWL Lite League. What that means is that I will be, in touch with constant communications with the CWL Lite teams, and I will be building content or recaps and, best Town Hall 9s of the week, best Town Hall 10s of the week, basically emulating what's on the CWL page, because that's where it's going to go in a separate playlist. It's going to be in a separate playlist for the Lite League. I'm just 1 week behind so far just because of the lack of technical difficulties. I didn't have the overlays and stuff. But anyways, I have the overlays. They will look a lot like what Powerbang puts out because Powerbang sent them out to us. And so it's not I'm stealing it. It's not I'm copying it. We want to put together content for the CWL to support that channel and support that league. That way you guys can see the best war compositions, the best war gameplay in the game right now, hands down. The best part about covering the Lite League is that it reflects to a lot of clans like yours. Is 25 versus 25, only a hand, like 1 or 2 Town Hall 11s. I think it's like, I can't remember, 6 or 8 Town Hall 10s and then 18 Town Hall 9s. Something like that. I can't remember right off the top of my head. It's in the rule book. I'm still studying up and getting ready to go for the season, and I have to get the graphics from those teams. Those teams are working just as hard as the guys in Elite or in the Invite League. They're working just as hard as the Premier League and the Rising League, so we have to get those guys coverage as well. So definitely support that. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much where we're going with the channel for right now. Farming, videos are always a big hit. But I don't do this necessarily for, the money, if you will. I do this for, if it was for the money, I would be doing a video every single day, and I would be showing you spam crap. Spam crap meaning silliness, just stuff that doesn't even pertain to anything. It's just stuff for the youth to enjoy. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're going with the channel. That's what's coming up. Stay tuned for that. and drop some comments below on what you want. If you want the graphics back on the screens, you know, the little overlays that I was doing, I can do that. The big screen, the spread out screen, it's going away. It's not happening anymore because obviously it's not exactly preferred. And yeah, drop some just suggestions down in the comments below. I always appreciate reading your comments, and thanks for watching, guys.